Hi, and welcome to Mermaid Song Tarot. Glad you're here. This is the general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So happy that you're here, and you'll definitely want to take a look at the other videos for your rising and your moon signs to get a more clear, complete picture of how the month is going to play out for you. This is a general reading for Aquarius, so make sure you take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Not everything is for everybody. That's the way it's supposed to be. As always, I want to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, and fabulousness. And I ask the messages are clear and concise for the highest good of everyone who sees this video. Okay, Aquarius, we are going to pull 3 cards for your recent past, your present, and what's coming up for you. It's all going to kind of blend together for a good message for you for March. So don't get too hung up on the timeline stuff. All right, there's 1. 2 more, please. Thank you. 1 more, thank you. All right. Your first card is Ace of Pentacles. Lovely. The Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, you might be having some money coming to you unexpectedly. Aces are new beginnings, and pentacles correspond to the element of earth and our resources. So this is an indication that you're going to have some new resources, either have recently come to you or are coming to you in the month of March. Really nice. Resources can mean your money, your career, but also your relationships, your health, your energy. Anything that is supportive of you is a resource. Now, your next card that you have is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about our inner self, our soul, what our soul and our higher self wants. It's our intuition, right? It's that deep inner knowing. So you've got some things that you're needing to face that you know what you need to do. Let's see what it's about. King of Pentacles, lovely energy. Now the King of Pentacles, this is an energy that knows how to manifest. Very balanced, very grounded energy. I would say, Aquarius, this just popped in my head, so I always know when it does that it's a message for you. The month of March is going to be a time for you to get a little bit more grounded. I'm going to say that you need to get more in touch with your inner self and what your higher self would like to see you accomplishing here. And it's going to be a time for possibly you to be out in nature. Anything that is grounding to you is what you need to do, and not be so much head in the clouds. Aquarius is an air sign. They're very, very swift thinkers and good with lots of ideas and great mental capacity and clarity. But sometimes they can get a little unbalanced because they're thinking all those wonderful ideas and need to come down to earth a little bit. All right, 3 more cards, please, for Aquarius. Thank you. 1, 2, 1 more, please. Oh, we can't have all of you. I'm only taking the one that turned over. Everybody can't come out. Sorry. Okie dokie. Can't be here all day. All right. Next, you have the 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups is an energy. Cups correspond to our emotions and the element of water. And as you can see here, all these different cups have all different kinds of things in them. Lots of choices. Lots of opportunities for great emotional experiences. You have this right underneath the Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to say that you have lots of opportunities to gain new resources in the month of March. In fact, it might be so many opportunities it's a little confusing about which way do I go. Remember, you've got that High Priestess, so consulting your inner knowledge is going to help you make decisions. Then you've got 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords corresponds to your element, the element of air, and is about our thoughts, our mental processes, and our communications. The 4 of Swords is always the give it a rest card. Specifically, give your brain a rest. It is a respite. It is a reorganization. And what was it? I got this card in my own reading today, and one of the words that was used to describe it was rejuvenation. So taking a break And this is keep in mind, it's a mental break, right? Because this has to do with the suit of air. Taking a mental break so you can rejuvenate and replenish yourself. I like that. Now, this is directly underneath the High Priestess. So, I'm going to say to you, Aquarius, that in order to connect with your higher self, you're going to have to turn off your brain a little bit, because our monkey mind keeps us sometimes from connecting with our intuition. Because our thoughts get going, and then we go down this rabbit hole in our thoughts, and we don't allow that deep connection because the mind is cutting us off from it. Your third card is the lovely Nine of Pentacles. Now, normally this shows someone, a beautiful woman in gorgeous clothing, and she's in a beautiful garden. She's obviously very wealthy, right? Pentacles has to do with your resources. The Nine has to do with your personal resources, right? And it is the card of self-sufficiency. You have this directly under King of Pentacles. So you've got abundance coming to you. It is personal abundance. I'm going to say this is going to have to do with your own personal resources. Specifically, health is going to be a big one for you this month. Yeah. No negativity in your reading at all so far, other than the fact that you need to kind of rest your brain from running around on the little treadmill there that happens. 3 more cards, please. And we'll also grab the shadow card to see what the energy underneath the reading is. There's 2 and 3. Nice. Okay. Now, we have, whoops, didn't come out in that order. 5 of Pentacles is directly underneath your 7 of Cups and your Ace of Pentacles. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is always about, usually this shows a couple of people who are outside in the cold, they're shivering, they're in rags, and they're outside of a well-lit church, and they have the opportunity to go into the church at any moment and gain sanctuary and get warm and probably get fed, but they're so focused on how horrible everything is that they don't even see that they're next to something that could save them. Similarly, this card is showing this person who looks to be kind of homeless. He's kind of raggedy looking, and here is a lovely maiden who is bringing him gold coins. I mean, for heaven's sakes, she could solve his problems, but he's so busy crying the blues and immersed in what he does not have that he can't see what's right in front of him. So this says to me that this new resource that you've got coming in, which has to do with lots of opportunities for you, you're not seeing that. You're focused on what you lack and not on what you have. That change in perspective is going to make a big difference. Now, your next card is the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is, I love this card. He's an octopus man, I guess. Anyway, he's cool looking. This is the Mermaid Tarot, by the way. So the Hermit is always about looking within for answers. Now, it's a little bit different than the High Priestess, because the Hermit is about seeking solitude and quiet to find your inner light. And then that becomes your beacon, right? You become a beacon. Now, look at this. This is interesting to me. So you've got the High Priestess, hidden knowledge, your inner knowing, connecting with your inner knowing, a very powerful card. Then you've got taking a rest, and then you've got finding solitude. So only by connecting to your intuition and allowing your brain to rest are you going to be able to connect to your own inner light, figure out your own path. Because the Hermit is always about lighting it up, right? You are a beacon. You've got to figure out, what are you a beacon for? That's interesting. Then we have the oh so romantic Knight of Cups. As said before, the suit of cups corresponds to the element of water, which is our emotions. The Knight of Cups is considered the most romantic knight in the tarot. He is in love with love itself. It can signify a new love. I'm going to say that for you, Aquarius, this is going to be a love for yourself, showing yourself love. And the reason I say this is because of this Nine of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles is very balanced. And then you've got this Nine of Pentacles, which is your own personal self-sufficiency. The way that you're going to become self-sufficient is by showing yourself love. Honestly, that's the way it's going to happen. You've got Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Knight of Cups. That tells me that you're at it, the attitude of focusing on lack, if you can change that around by looking within and finding out what lights you up and what you're here to do and what your path is, that brings more love to you. I like that a lot. Now your shadow card, which is the energy underlying the reading, is the Queen of Cups. Lovely energy. The Queen of Cups is all about compassion, love. This is true unconditional love. She feels this love for everyone. She represents, the Queen of Cups represents the feminine expression. The feminine expression tends to be a little bit more internal than the outer expression. So this whole reading is, in order to have more love inside of you, you're going to need to take a break from your thoughts, and you're going to need to shift your perspective and discover what your path is. Discover what lights you up, and how can you share that with others? Ooh, that got very exciting. Okay, we're going to pull an oracle card from Oracle of the Mermaids. Let's see what you get. Ooh, I'm so excited about that. And you have Adrift, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Ooh. This might be challenging for some Aquarius souls, because Aquarius likes to be in control. They like to use their swift brain to create order. Okay, let's see here. What is it to be without direction, without self-determination, without a sense of empowerment? Is it always disempowering? So this card invites you to contemplate the many aspects of letting go, and, as so many of you humans say, so many times it has become a cliche, going with the flow. Sometimes, for all our strength and purpose, we mermaids just let go for a time, especially if there has been great turmoil and we are weak. So the Adrift card suggests that there is a sense of making no effort at all at the moment, that you may be safe and able to float, but it is up to the tides and the cycles and to the waves and to the wind to determine your destination. It can also suggest that there is a lack of urgency for you at the moment, that you are willing to be totally compliant and to see what happens next, and yet this is a choice too. Ooh. Okay, I like that. That gives me the flavor of the Four of Swords card, the Respite card, taking a break as well. So I really think that just kind of stopping, not trying so hard to control everything, is actually going to bring you more clarity and more abundance. Ooh, very exciting, Aquarius. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you liked the video, and if you did, please click the like button and share it with someone else who might get benefit. Please let me know in the comments below how it went. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for being here. Choose the notification bell if you want to get notifications of when the new videos come out each month. And thank you, and many blessings. Mwah.